Hello, everyone, and welcome to the void between reality and the land of heckin' nerds. My name is Brian, aka He of the Void, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Earthrise Wheeljack. And there's no real rhyme or reason I'm reviewing this one today, other than, sometimes I just want to review really good toys. Sometimes I just want to take a really good toy off my shelf and give it its appreciation here on the mat. And Wheeljack, yeah, this figure has a reputation among the Transformers nerds as one of the better figures Hasbro's released in a very long time, and I am of that opinion. This is, when did this come out? In like 2020-ish, I believe, either 2019 or 2020. And honestly, it's contender for toy of the decade, or a toy of the decade, in my opinion, at least as far as Transformers go. So, yeah, he's just kind of good, isn't he? First of all, we'll give you a look at that noggin, as we always do. The one complaint I do have is I wish he either had some light piping or some better painted eyes, but I mean, it's Wheeljack's head, isn't it? And normally I pull the accessories off to bring them in first, but he has his little shoulder cannon, which you can see there, and that looks very nice. That is quintessential Wheeljack. The coloring, the painting, yeah, there's really nothing else to say that it's just really good. So let's go ahead and get into posability, and then we'll get this guy transformed into his, honestly, near perfect vehicle mode. So his shoulders are on a swivel, elbows, and a hinge, swivel and hinge. Come on, Brad, get it right. Hinge at the elbow. Some wrist articulation, but that's more or less for transformation. Nonetheless, it's nice to have it. I'm down here. He can do the splits. His waist can do a full 360, and that is also mainly for transformation. But again, nice to have. He can kick forward. He can kick back. And speaking of backs, this is really clean. Like, this is just a really clean figure. There's not a lot of kibble on this figure, which I highly, 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 highly appreciate. Oh, and toe articulation, but again, that's for transformation. Yeah, it's the vehicle mode is near perfect, and so is the robot mode. The robot mode is just darn good. It's Wheeljack. What else can you say? It is just a quintessential Wheeljack figure. We have not gotten a G1 Wheeljack figure, analog figure like this. I honestly think this is one of the best modern Wheeljacks Hasbro has ever done. So, let's go ahead and get him transformed, shall we? Let's. First of all, we're just going to pull off his little shoulder gun. And we're going to come down here and fold the feet down. And we are going to push this down. My one problem with this figure is these translucent windshield pieces. They like to come off. And with it completely translucent, I worry about the future of this. But hey, you can only do so much. So you just collapse that in and make sure the windshield piece goes into that little groove, like such. And then you're just going to go ahead and snap his legs together. Then you're going to take the chest piece, you're going to pull that off, and you're going to secure that to the front of the car mode. Then you're going to turn the waist around 360, or turn it 360 at the waist. Turn the toy around, fold his head down. Then you're going to take his arms, you're going to straighten his arms so that this whole section right here is completely flush. Then do the same on the other side, of course. Then you're going to raise up his arm, and there is a peg there, and there's a slot there, and you're just going to fold that up like so, and then fold this forward. There's a little section there that will tab into there, and just slot that in. Same on the other side. Bring it up, peg it into place, fold the arm in, and just line all that up. Then the last thing you're going to do is just take these little wing pieces and slide them in so you have the spoiler. And there you go. There you have Wheeljack in his car mode, and yeah, it's just pretty dang good, ain't it? Like, it's perfect. Like, this is just a perfect car mode. And I love all of the different tampos on it. The aerial bolt, the Cybertronian lettering, all of the different little Easter eggs you can find on the figure, just from the tampos. It rolls as all things, rolling things should. And other than the fact that the head's on the bottom, you can clearly see the head if you turn it over. This is one of the cleanest vehicle modes I have ever seen. Legitimately just a sleek, clean vehicle mode that honestly, there's not much else to say about this figure other than it's freaking perfect. Just buy it. If you have the opportunity, just buy it. And by the way, you can use the little shoulder gun. You can plug it in the top. Oop. And it can fly everywhere. Oh, good thing I was looking so that the parts gremlin didn't grab it. And you can just slot that on top for some weapon storage. And I think that actually kind of looks pretty neat. So, yeah, that is the vehicle mode. It is basically flawless. And we will go ahead and get him back in the robot mode, and I'll give my final thoughts, although you probably know my thoughts by now. First things first, come to the spoilers and just fold them out like that. I'm going to come to the arms and pull them out and unpeg them from the top and bring them down. We're going to flip up his head. Then we're going to turn him 360 and just pull. Sometimes it's a little said than done. Get your fingers in there and pull out that and flip that up onto his chest. There's a slot here and peg on Wheeljack's neck. There you go. Then we're just going to take the legs, fold them out. Can I do it without popping it? Can I do it without popping? Oh, I can on that side. You're just going to fold these out. And not on that side, though. And just fold that little windshield piece down and in. Like so. Then you're just going to take the feet, straighten them out, bring the arms down, turn them so that the elbow is facing forward and the fist is facing forward. And then we will give him his shoulder gun. There's a little peg there and a little slot there where the arm's pegged in vehicle mode. And there you go. There you have your Earthrise Wheeljack back in his robot mode. If it isn't abundantly clear by now, this figure is darn near perfect. I have one, maybe two minor nitpicky complaints. Otherwise, the figure is absolutely flawless. If you can find this figure, get it. Get this figure, especially if you are a Wheeljack fan. It's just buy it. Like, just buy it. What are you doing here? Go buy it. Go. Well, I mean, stay for the outro, but go buy figure. Buy figure. You buy figure. But anyway, there you go. There is your Earthwise Wheeljack. I'm asking you to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below for all the places you can find me and support me. Two things before we go. Just a reminder that in my community tab, there is a poll currently up right now to see what the interest would be in me doing a stream on Halloween. In all likelihood, the stream will be happening, but I'd love to know generally who or how many people would be able to come. I will be streaming the Nightmare Before Christmas PS2 game Oogie's Revenge. Figured it would be a fitting game for a Halloween stream. And the other thing, I just wanted to start reminding people, because we're a couple weeks out now, I will be attending the Maryland Toy Expo on November 2nd at the Fairgrounds in Timonium. So if you want to come out, maybe see this guy, approach him and attempt conversation. And I promise I don't bite hard. And then, of course, just come and see and find some really cool vintage toys and some really cool vintage toy stores. I would be absolutely thrilled to see you there. Like I said, just kind of come on up, approach me, just be nice. I'm a delicate flower, okay? Just be nice. Don't hurt my feelings. I'll be sad. But yeah, those are my two major announcements, and I will leave you off with my normal outro. Remember, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. Be curious, be playful, and above all else, be kind. And I will see you next time.